Overnight, a chapter of the ongoing space saga involving two U.S. astronauts came to a close. Boeing's Starliner capsule returned to Earth. The troubled spacecraft drifted down and slowed by 3 parachutes and landed late Friday night in White Sands, New Mexico. But it came back empty. The 2 test pilots it was supposed to ferry home remain on the International Space Station. Their trip was supposed to be short, just 8 days, but they won't come back until next year. Mark Strassman has been following this story, and he joins us now from Atlanta with more. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Dana. NASA called it a bullseye landing, and while there were glitches along the way, overall Starliner nailed it on its vindication flight home.
Separation confirmed. Starliner is now backing away from station and starting its return to Earth.
With no astronauts aboard, flight controllers in Houston remotely undocked Boeing Starliner from the International Space Station. The spacecraft successfully fired its engines for the critical braking burn on the return to Earth, separated from its service module, and re-entered the Earth's atmosphere.
Starliner showing a beautiful streak across the sky.
A seemingly smooth ending to a turbulent mission.
Touchdown. Starliner is back on Earth.
All of us feel happy about the successful landing, but then there's a piece of us, all of us, that we wish it would have been the way we had planned it.
Astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams were supposed to be on board, but worries about Starliner's propulsion system led NASA to pull the pair off the return flight. Despite Boeing's insistence, the ship was safe.
This is a tough business that we're in. Human spaceflight is not easy.
Their 8-day mission will now stretch 8 months. SpaceX, Boeing's rival, will taxi them home next February.
Have you talked to Sonny and Butch about it, given them any advice?
Yes, we have spoken. They're doing great.
NASA astronaut Frank Rubio can relate to delayed homecomings. In 2022, his Soyuz capsule sprung a leak. A 6-month mission turned into more than a year, an American record.
Certainly, there's a little part of you that's disappointed. It's okay to acknowledge that, but you also can't mope around for the entire time, right? You just have to kind of dedicate and rededicate yourself to the mission.
Starliner is back on Earth, but its future is up in the air. Boeing engineers were no-shows at a post-landing press conference. They said in a statement they're going to study the data and then figure out the program's next steps. But, Jeff, this was clearly a moment of vindication for the company.
Yeah, nice to see. Mark, thank you very much. Nice to see it back on Earth successfully, but without the astronauts and Butch and Sonny now. I mean, it's remarkable, their attitude.
I was thinking
you know
the mental fortitude
Yes.
that you have to have. 8 days
to 8
months. I can't handle 8 days to 2 extra weeks. I don't know.
Well, what do they do? What do they find to do in a capsule in space?
Lots of work, I
Chess?
guess.
What work?
I'm going to guess that they send them assignments.
Okay.
Test this.
Good.
Can you
right?
play chess? Because the pieces would be
Yeah.
flying
Maybe
all
they're,
over the
if they're
place.
magnetized?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'll make up a new game.
Most of the boards now are magnetized. You're right, Dana. Thank you.